Every year, thousands of wealthy Americans quietly pack up and leave the cities they built their fortunes in. No press releases, no headlines, just moving vans, private jets, and real estate deals closed off market before anyone even notices. While most people are watching the stock market, the ultra-wealthy are doing something different. They're moving their money into land, homes, and entire neighborhoods in cities most Americans wouldn't expect. In this video, we're breaking down 5 cities where the rich are buying real estate right now, and the financial reasons behind each move. By the end, you'll understand exactly what smart money is watching in 2026, and why these markets are heating up faster than almost anyone predicted. Let's get into it. City number 1, Austin, Texas. Let's start with the city that's become something of a magnet for relocating wealth over the past several years. Austin, Texas.
The reason is simple, and it comes down to one word: taxes. Texas has no state income tax. For someone earning a high 6-figure or 7-figure income, moving from a state like California or New York to Texas can mean keeping an extra several percentage points of every dollar earned, year after year. Over a decade, that difference can add up to millions of dollars in savings, money that often gets reinvested straight into real estate. But it's not just about taxes.
Austin built a reputation as a tech and innovation hub, drawing entrepreneurs, executives, and investors who wanted lower costs of living without giving up access to a major metro economy. As remote work reshaped where high earners could physically live, Austin absorbed a wave of buyers looking for larger homes, more land, and privacy, all at a fraction of what similar properties would cost on the coasts. The ripple effect has been dramatic. Neighborhoods on the outskirts of the city, once considered rural, have seen luxury developments spring up practically overnight. Buyers aren't just purchasing single homes anymore. Some are acquiring multiple properties, treating Austin real estate as a long-term wealth play rather than just a place to live. The takeaway here: when a low-tax environment meets a growing economy, real estate becomes the vehicle wealthy buyers use to lock in their gains. City number 2, Naples, Florida. Our second city takes us to the Gulf Coast of Florida, Naples, a place that has quietly become one of the most expensive real estate markets in the entire country. Florida shares Texas's advantage of having no state income tax, but Naples adds something else to the equation: exclusivity. Unlike sprawling metro areas, Naples has intentionally limited development, which means supply stays low, while demand from wealthy buyers keeps climbing.
That combination, scarcity plus demand, is exactly the formula that drives real estate prices into the stratosphere. Naples has also positioned itself as a retirement and second home destination for successful business owners, corporate executives, and finance professionals looking for warm weather, waterfront access, and a slower pace of life without sacrificing luxury.
Golf communities, private marinas, and gated estates dominate the landscape here, and many of these properties rarely even hit the public market. They're sold through private networks before a listing ever appears online. What makes Naples particularly interesting from a wealth migration standpoint is the age and profile of the buyers.
Many are not first-time luxury buyers. They're seasoned investors who already own property elsewhere and are adding Naples as a strategic piece of a larger real estate portfolio, often citing hurricane-resistant construction and long-term appreciation as key factors in their decision. City number 3, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Now, here's a city that surprises a lot of people: Jackson Hole, Wyoming. At first glance, a small mountain town in one of the least populated states in the country doesn't seem like an obvious hub for the ultra-wealthy. But Wyoming offers something almost no other state can match: no state income tax, no state estate tax, and some of the strongest asset protection and trust laws in the entire United States. For high net worth families, this isn't just about lifestyle, it's about legacy planning. Wyoming has become a favored jurisdiction for setting up trusts that shield wealth from estate taxes when it's passed down to future generations. And where the legal and financial infrastructure goes, real estate often follows. Wealthy families are buying massive ranch properties and mountain estates, not just as vacation homes, but as long-term anchors tied to their broader financial and estate strategies. Jackson Hole also benefits from natural scarcity. Much of the surrounding land is protected national park and forest, which means the amount of private, developable land is extremely limited. When you combine limited land, favorable tax law, and a growing population of wealthy families relocating their financial base, you get one of the most expensive real estate markets per square foot in the entire country, despite the town having a population of only a few thousand people.
City number 4, Nashville, Tennessee. Our fourth destination is Nashville, Tennessee, a city that has transformed dramatically over the past decade, from a music industry hub into a genuine magnet for corporate relocations and wealthy individual buyers alike. Like Texas and Florida, Tennessee has no state income tax, immediately making it attractive to high earners looking to maximize what they keep. But Nashville's appeal goes beyond just tax policy.
Major companies have relocated headquarters and regional offices to the city, bringing waves of executives, investors, and entrepreneurs who need housing that matches their income level. What's particularly notable about Nashville is how quickly its luxury real estate market has matured. A decade ago, ultra-high-end properties were relatively rare here. Today, entire neighborhoods have been rebuilt around luxury condos, historic mansion renovations, and gated estates, catering specifically to wealthy transplants from higher tax states. Buyers are drawn not just by the financial upside, but by a cultural shift. Nashville has built a reputation as a city where old money and new money increasingly mix, creating a real estate market that rewards early movers. Investors watching this trend point to one key signal. When corporate relocations and wealthy individual relocations happen simultaneously in the same city, real estate appreciation tends to accelerate faster than in cities experiencing just one of those trends alone. City number 5, Scottsdale, Arizona. Our final city is Scottsdale, Arizona, a market that has quietly become one of the fastest-growing luxury destinations in the Southwest. Arizona's appeal starts with its climate and lifestyle, but the financial case is just as strong. The state offers a significantly lower cost of living compared to California, along with more moderate state income tax rates, making it an attractive landing spot for wealthy Californians looking to relocate without moving too far from the West Coast. Scottsdale specifically has built its reputation around golf resorts, wellness-focused luxury communities, and a level of privacy that's hard to find in denser markets. Gated communities here often include amenities usually reserved for private clubs, and buyers are willing to pay a significant premium for that level of exclusivity and security. What's driving the recent surge, though, is generational. Many buyers moving into Scottsdale are corporate retirees or business owners who sold companies for significant sums and are now looking to preserve and grow that wealth through real estate rather than keeping it purely in the stock market. For them, a Scottsdale estate isn't just a home. It's a tangible, appreciating asset that diversifies their overall portfolio. So what do all 5 of these cities have in common? Lower taxes, more privacy, and real estate that's increasingly being treated not just as a place to live, but as a long-term financial strategy. This pattern isn't slowing down. As more high earners look for ways to protect and grow their wealth, expect these markets, and others like them, to keep attracting attention from buyers who move quietly, but move with purpose. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to subscribe. We cover where money is moving across America every single week. And let us know in the comments, which of these 5 cities surprised you the most? We'll see you in the next one.